The finalists coming out now for the women's 400 IM. The fastest time in the world in the last 2 years is posted by Elizabeth Beisel. It was just off Katie Hoff's American record. Katie's record from the trials in 08 has held up. Elizabeth Beisel 6/10 shy of that in the World Champs in Shanghai last summer. Elizabeth Beisel not swimming here in Indianapolis. Lane 1 will be 20-year-old Rachel Burnett from West Virginia. Lane 2, here's a rising teen, one of those prospective Olympians we referenced, Annie Juhlman at North Baltimore. Stina Gardell just turned 22 this past week. She'll be in lane 3. This is the 2009 world champ, Katinka Hosu, another European, Hungarian swimmer from swimming for USC. She is the fastest qualifier in lane 4, but this is the other swimmer to watch. Caitlin Leverins coming off a sparkling, in which she helped lead the California women to win. That's Kathleen Hersey's school. She'll be in lane 6. Rachel Zelinskis, another team club in Pennsylvania. Tanya Kalainen, a 19-year-old from Finland, swims out of Louisville. See by 8. You see this? Is this race 4, 5, and 6, Rowdy?
There's no question it's going to be 4 and 5. I think it comes right in the middle of NCAA championships. Even though that was yards, it really came down to 2 swimmers, and that's Katinka Hosu and lane number 4 and Kate, the NCAA's. She went the fastest time in history, 3:56, just smashed the record of Julia Smith. But Caitlin Leverins also broke the record. She went 3:57. Now, the tables were turned, but boy, Katinka Hosu really comes in on fire. She's already the 3rd-ranked swimmer in the world this year in this metric event, and still hasn't come down the taper.
7 of the 8 finalists from Beijing this event are still active. What's your
I like Hosu, the way she's coming on the last couple years. I mean, it really is wide open, though. If Hosu continues on this track of what she's been able to do over the last 9 months, really have a weak stroke, except for maybe breaststroke. Keep an eye on Leverins right there. She will start to take advantage right here in the middle of the pool. Very good backstroker, good and spectacular breaststroke. She'll go right by Hosu on the breaststroke.
Now, Hosu morning swim.
And I say she'll go right by Hosu. It's really hard to determine what these collegiate swimmers, where they're at, because the NCAAs were, what, 2 weeks ago? Some of them have just kept coming down. It's hard to gauge where they're at in their training, whether they're really dead tired. I'm not real sure. So each ranch 2 weeks ago, it's going to be hard to tell with them. So
Katinka Hosu holding a decent lead here.
And she is, that is a decent lead. Even Leverins is going to have a hard time coming back from that. And Leverins right there, a swimmer, at least this next leg. Yeah,
she's got 3-4 body lengths to try to make up here. What's the word you're hearing on
still at Olympic trials? Won their 400 and 200 IM at their trials, so she's going to be very good. She comes in 2nd-ranked swimmer in the world. Hannah Miley, who from Great Britain, also had their Olympic trials. So they all have rested in shape, but they're all still behind. If you look at the times from last year, they're still behind Elizabeth Beisel, who went 4:31, who's not here, up just a little bit on Hosu. But boy, and this might be a case of, and I don't know, I didn't, but this could be a case where, you know, Leverins has completely gone back to work. Hosu is maybe still coming down.
That was a great underwater just there.
She made up huge ground, and Ted, I wouldn't be surprised this next 25 that she even catches Hosu. But Hosu is so in the freestyle. Hosu on the right, Leverins on the left, with yellow cap. She's really in control of this race.
And yes, Rowdy, you're right. It is 4 and 5. They have separated from the rest of the field. Right now it looks like Stina Gardell in lane 3 is going to touch 3rd for the final 100.
Both her time in the world this year is 4:32. She's on track to go 4:34, 4:35 right now. Well, we're swimming yards. You know those walls. Yes. We love the walls. I do anyway. Of course, meters, and it's a completely different feel. So even for the best swimmers in the world, year long. Although I'm assuming they're probably, because of the Olympic year, both are putting in some good times right here.
Holding up enough of a lead, she's going to take this right here. Osu comes in at 283. Wow, well done. Katinka. 4:32, Anna Miley's time, which is the best in the world. So
for both these swimmers to have that kind of performance, have an Olympic trial, so to speak. The Hungarians do have a trials, but she's pretty much automatically on the team regardless of how she does